Hello, welcome. Hi, I am Miranda Love, the international best-selling author of the book The Keys, Unlock Your Dream Life, and CEO and founder of Ninja Growth Strategies. And Ninja Growth Strategies is an international coaching company where we help experts be able to package what it is that they do and get out there in a big way and create portable, profitable, freedom coaching businesses that they love. Now, some of those of you who know me that are here in this group, I am also known as the Freedom Business Coach. So I'm going to go live today here, and we're going to open this up in just a little bit here to ask me anything about using LinkedIn, online marketing, being an entrepreneur, email marketing, Facebook ads, YouTube. And we will go through and start answering questions here in just a minute. So how, did I become the Freedom Business Coach? And how did I become this, millionaire entrepreneur and business coach? Well, let me tell you, listen, it did not come easily, but it is super easy now. And I love my lifestyle and love my business now, but it did not start out that way. So I've been an online entrepreneur for 10 years now. I did the first business that I got into. We started it grew it to 7 figures in the first couple of years and sold that. It was a recruiting business, and that did super, super, super well. And I was the co-founder in that business. I kind of hopped on and hopped out with my sister. She needed help. She needed support. She needed boots on the ground. And that was a major success. And that's where I got my feet wet with email marketing and LinkedIn. Using LinkedIn, I started using that as well to monetize. And so that was in about like 2009, 2010, and did that for a couple of years. And that did very, very, very well. So after that, after I sold that, I was ready to start my own business. And I was bursting at the seams with ideas. I thought I knew it all. I had at that time, 20-something years experience helping businesses grow. I had been an online entrepreneur. I had started and sold a 7-figure business. I was like, bam, I know it all. I had these great ideas. So my great idea that I wanted to do was to create an online pet community and grow it and sell it to Facebook for $1 million. That was kind of my impossible dream that I was wanting to do. And I wanted to do that within 2 years. Well, I did start it, I did grow it, and I did sell it, but not to Facebook, and for a couple of commas and zeros short of the million that I was searching for. But I thought that I knew how to do it all. I had these great ideas and went out there and just did it. So I made a lot of mistakes in that business, and I had a lot of money, and I just really wanted to grow it quickly, and I did. I had over 600,000 online followers on Facebook, some fans. I grew a 10,000 members to an online community, a separate community outside of Facebook, kind of like a Facebook for pets. And I had a huge shebang. I had a huge team. I even started off with made tons of mistakes. Started off with employees, then switched to virtual assistants, a big team there, and then had interns. And and so big mistakes was, not working with an expert at the beginning, not having a good strategy and plan, just outside of my head to start it off. Now, had I spoken with somebody who had tried to do something like that before or had done that before and had succeeded or had failed, then I would have gotten a lot closer to that dream of becoming a vision. But I had a big vision, and I had the big pocketbooks, and I thought that I knew everything. So I just went out there and did it. And I built, I spent over $100,000 building the website. I'm not a developer. I can fangle around here and there, but I'm not a developer, and I'm a marketer. And I was great at doing the marketing, but whenever you're trying to actually provide a product that is a social media website with ads, and then I did an online drop shipping store with that, and then I ended up doing a vet specialty lookup with that, and I was doing prize giveaways. I was using the social media pages to do all sorts of stuff, and was actually running to monetize then. I started doing social media campaigns and campaigns on LinkedIn for other entrepreneurs. So I started doing that in 2013, running profitable campaigns for them using LinkedIn, the strategies that I'm teaching now. But I got things, I really wanted to grow that big site and have it be just, whatever. I was really all concerned about it just being really, really, really big. And I thought that I had enough money from selling out of that first business, and I had tons of credit. So I thought that I had enough to grow it really big and sell it. So quickly towards the end of the first year, whenever development with the website had gotten crazy, I had, switched teams a couple of times, was on this platform, then that platform, easily, bam, 100 grand into the web development, just out. And so much, time I spent on it too, and managing these teams and everything. So I realized quickly that, wait a minute, I need to make some money in this business. I just didn't even have a revenue plan. Again, well, I should have spoken with an expert, and why now one of my major keys to shortcuts to success is fortune before fame. It took me a while to figure these things out. So if you are, just starting out online, and there's so many different tools and so many different strategies and tactics that are coming to you, or you think that you know it all, you're just going to kind of go the cheapy way of picking up a video here or there, and right now nothing's kind of working for you, then I understand where you're coming from. That's where I was several years ago now. That was, I guess 7 or 8 years ago now. But so I thought that I knew those things, and I went ahead and did it all on my own. Well, starting into the second year, I knew that, okay, the money that I had to start this business was dwindling, and I hadn't had any revenues or sales in the business. So I then, at that point, did reach out and started working with, and well, even before that, I started trying to figure things out on my own. I invested in $1,500 to start up Infusion or Confusionsoft, and was just trying to, and then had to pay an expert to just kind of help me figure that out. And then I had, this tool and that tool. I was just really just kind of buying the things and trying to figure stuff out all on my own, or paying high-priced consultants just for that one tactic or that one tool, not really looking at my overall strategy. So quickly, whenever I started running out of money from doing this and knew that I needed to start making some money, I decided I would reach out and actually started working with an online marketing coach. And honestly, that's when things totally did turn around for me. I was able to run campaigns. I started running email marketing campaigns, became an expert in email marketing, sales pages, and really making offers that would sell. Unfortunately, though, initially it was in the low ticket. Like, we were doing things that was like, $75, $250, $500, and I had to pay my virtual assistant, and that was for like all these things to run around to do it. It wasn't profitable at all. And I did work with the online marketing coaches, and they did help me make some money, and I started becoming a really good expert at email marketing. And I did launch an email marketing campaign that brought in $60,000 in 3 weeks to cold traffic, and a total of $75,000 for that campaign. And that was great. It was wonderful, but there was so many bells and whistles for me to have to fulfill those services that, honestly, after a certain period of time, and I was, had the fan base that I was dealing with on my site, because I had pet owners as consumers, and then I had, my B2B clients, and honestly, it reached a certain point in 18 months where, and I'd even done a crowdfunding campaign, just, on and on and on, the marketing and things. So I did bring in over 100 grand in that business in the first year, and I did sell it. But the reason why I had to sell it before, I reached my dream of growing it and selling it to Facebook for $1 million was because I simply ran out of steam. It was anything but freedom. I was working, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I was energized by it for a time, but it was fun, figuring these things out. But I had too much going on. I was upside down, and every sale, I could make money in the business, which was great, but it all depended on me twirling this hat over here, flipping this thing back there, shaking around. That's what I say, kind of spinning, had so many things spinning that it was just impossible for me to try to keep up with that and keep doing everything. Yeah, so I don't know if this resonates with y'all, but go ahead and type your questions in about starting online businesses or businesses in general, because that was the wrong way to do it. It was definitely the wrong way to do it. And so whenever I went to that marketing coach that did help me get some things together and did help me be able to create those campaigns that brought in that 75K in 5 weeks, it was great. That help was good. But honestly, at that stage in my business, it was too late, because the money was helpful. It just really kind of helped fuel me along for a little bit longer. But the money was helpful, but I didn't really have, my business plan wasn't set up in the right way from the beginning, because I didn't reach out and work with an expert or a business coach, an online marketing coach who knew what it was that I was trying to do and had done it before themselves, or had tried to do it and it failed. They could be like, oh girl, don't do that, do this. I didn't reach out for that help. So by the time that I did get the help that I needed, it was just a little bit too late, because I was just on fire and I'm like, I need to get, this. And so we were just really working on these particular little things. And honestly, it just turned into a business that I hated. So that's why I decided to quickly run it around and start marketing it while it was still making some money and sell it. And I did sell it, and I was able to just simply, after I sold that business, I really took some time to reflect and what all did I do wrong. And it was that I had just started working with, thought that I knew everything on my own, tried to do everything, thought it was a good idea, would run after it and do it. My background is in operations, so I can make a lot of things happen, but without having that revenue first plan or fortune before fame plan, then it doesn't matter how much money you're going to have. You're eventually going to run out of money if you don't have any money coming in. It's common sense, it sounds like, so, but, I'm pretty bright, but that common sense piece there really, it missed me. And so that's why I don't want that to happen to you, and I didn't want that to happen to me again. So whenever I sold that business at the end of 2014, I basically used the money that I made from that to really go ahead and start investing with working with other experts to find a better way. I knew that there had to be a better way to do it, because I created a business that I hated, and my overall passion and purpose in life is to increase happiness throughout the world. And I was doing that in some ways still with my business, with the pets and, and everything like that. But I was, had lost the happiness in my own life. And you know what? I decided that wasn't worth it. And so I sold it. And I honestly had to file for bankruptcy after that business, because after I'd been so flush before, I spent it all and not taking big trips or anything like that. I spent it all in growing that business and doing things the wrong way. So after I sold it, I did take basically kind of a year off. I did some freelancing, but I wrote my international best-selling book, The Keys, Unlock Your Dream Life. Spent a chunk of change helping me get this out and promoting it to #1 international best-selling author. Haven't gotten any clients from this book yet. Haven't made any money from it except for just I think it was like $88 or something. So, I love my book. It was a passion book. I had to share it, but it was definitely not, was not a profitable thing for me. So I had to figure out what was profitable. I saw other people making money. I knew that I could figure this out. Again, I'm bright, but I just don't know what I don't know. So I spent that year just really figuring this out and working with other mentors. And what I did is I realized that because I had already, after I'd sold that, grown that business so successfully, 2 businesses, and had sold them, everybody was wanting to know, how did I get so much traction so quickly? Now, the revenues I had to figure out and on the back end, but everybody was wanting to know, because the way that I'd sold it, what was going on. So people were already reaching out to me. to coach them on getting revenues from LinkedIn, to get starting businesses, coming out of nowhere and accelerating super, super, super fast, and email marketing. And I knew that there was a better way to do things. So I started working with an expert and mentor myself, and realized that that low ticket space that I had been in, $250, $500, even the $1,000 clients that I per month, social media accounts that I had then, I was the one that was running. Yeah, my virtual assistant was doing some of the daily things, but the actual campaigns that brought in money for them, I was having to do, late night working, doing this. So it was, plus my business I was trying to grow, and I had it so complicated. So the moral of the story is I created a business that I hated, and I knew that I had to figure out how to do it, and I want to create a business that I love and that it was possible, and I had to completely flip it all on its head. And I don't want for you to create a business that you hate. I want to tell you right now that there's a better way. And I found it, I figured it out, and with help with some mentors, and also the pieces that all that stuff that I had learned and done wrong, there was some things that I did right in there. And my way that I got those B2B clients, reaching out to them on LinkedIn and using email marketing. And if you are on here and you're in this group right now and you haven't watched my free web class, it's called 5 Shortcuts to Multiple 6 Figures, or your first 6 figures, or your next 6 figures as a coach or consultant using LinkedIn. And that is at ninjagrowthstrategies.com. Again, that free web class is at ninjagrowthstrategies.com. I will type that in here so y'all can see it, and go ahead. If you haven't signed up for that yet, then, oh, look, let's see. Hi, good. I got some, I just saw refresh that we've definitely got some questions coming in that we will get to here in just a minute. But so that's where I realized that, the high ticket space was the way to go, and that really just reaching out and targeting the right clients on LinkedIn using those strategies that I had kind of been figuring out during all of that, the recruiting business and the pet business that turned out to be a nightmare, but those strategies were working to actually get the people to pay me. It was just the fulfilling of the services that I didn't like at all. And I didn't want to create a business like that again. So it's been, in some ways, it's been hard for me to still turn down business like that, because we're so successful now that so many people want us to run their lead gen campaigns for them. But I would rather teach my experts. It's so simple that I would rather teach them how to do it themselves, and that way they can do it to whatever it is that they want to do after that, once they learn these strategies and the techniques that we do. So that's why I'm here right now, is to share with you how to answer your questions about creating a business that you love, a freedom business. So right now, I have my online coaching business that I started now over 2 years ago. Started at the 1st of 2017. I had been doing some freelancing and consulting work for a little bit, doing the done for you campaigns. But whenever I officially launched my online coaching business, which is now, and my program, which is now the businesscoachaccelerator.com. And if you want to find out about that or speak with us one-on-one to see if that would be a good fit, that is at businesscoachaccelerator.com/apply. Again, that's at businesscoachaccelerator.com/apply. And you can find out more, see some of the results there, and also apply to speak with us one-on-one at that link about your business to see if it's a good fit. But I definitely realized that, I did not want for that to happen. I did not want for that to happen again, happen to anybody else. So let me see what questions that we do have coming in here now, and see, and be sure to post your questions in, so that way we can see what all that they are. Yeah, Curtis is great. Books are great for social proof, but not for getting leads and converting them into clients. It's not true. This book has not done. I even have my best-selling plaque up there. Amazon #1 bestseller that they sent me. It's over there. It's clear. You can't see it, but that's up there. But so I know I had one or two more things that I was going to want to say there, but we'll just go ahead and dive right into some of the questions that I had. I had emailed my list before this, and some people had sent some questions that they couldn't find out. So what have you found is the best method for getting clients quickly online? Okay, so that's actually one of the questions that came in. Excellent question. Thank you. So the fastest way to start an online business and the best way to package your expertise and to get clients to pay you, hands down, the fastest way to do it is by using LinkedIn. So a lot of people are like, okay, LinkedIn, Myranda, that's dead. There's nothing going on LinkedIn. Isn't everybody on Facebook? Well, there are almost 1 billion users on LinkedIn, okay? And they are professionals. They are on there. The only reason why you would have an account on LinkedIn is because you're looking to grow your career or to grow your business. So they are on there, and whenever you connect with them, you're able to message them, you're able to get their phone number, you're able to get their email, their email address, and engage with them. And they are on there looking to grow their business or their career. We found that, so the best way to do it, so what most people out there are teaching LinkedIn has to deal with your profile or showing up in searches or posting or using videos. I'm not saying that those things won't work. I'm just saying that they're not the fastest way to do it. It takes a while posting videos and doing things and stuff like that. And for anybody to, you're, again, establishing credibility, but credibility doesn't pay the bills. Let me tell you, it doesn't. What pays the bills are clients and getting results for your clients. So that is so I had to find a way to do all that. And that's in that web class that I wanted to cover for you there. But just reach out to LinkedIn. So the way that we do it is to very specifically, step number 1 is you got to create an offer and a high ticket offer and everything like that works. But you've got to find out who your ideal target clients are. And let me tell you, they are on LinkedIn. So you want to use the LinkedIn search. We use Sales Navigator, which is a paid account with LinkedIn. I only started using that about a year and a half ago with some of our strategies that we use, and we automate things as well. So I found that the premium accounts are better for that. But even with just a free account right now, and I used to do these with my virtual assistant used to do these strategies before we started automating things. But basically, find a keyword or a target of who it is that you can help, and start reaching out to them and sending them an invite, a custom invite. And we have found that typically these acceptance, even though people don't know you, even if you don't have a best-selling book, I don't even have my best-selling book on my profile right now, we found that people will go ahead and, even if they don't know you, that they will go ahead and accept 20 to 30% of them out of every 100 invites that we send, roughly, depending on the industry, how quick that they accept and what the acceptance rates are. But pretty much across the board, 20 to 30%. And it's free to send those invitations. I recommend everybody get on there right now, start sending 100 invites on LinkedIn. And so then you start growing your network of the targeted people, ideal people who could be your coaching clients. Now that can sometimes take a little bit of trial and error to figure out if you're brand new to LinkedIn. And you're brand new to coaching, for example. Who do you want to target? So a lot of people out there are like, Myranda, I'm an expert at everything. Myranda, I can help people do this and I can help people do that. And I'm just looking for people that have a problem and that they have money to pay to fix it. And so I ask them, what problem do you have? And then I tell them, yeah, I'm the expert and I can fix that. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. Or if it does work, it's very slow and it takes a long time and you're not going to get the high ticket fees. So to get the high ticket fees and to attract cold connections into high ticket clients in 48 or 72 hours from them accepting your invite to connect is actually becoming the expert at solving their problems and letting them know in your engagements with them that you're the expert at solving that problem, and only reaching out to people that 75% of the people that you're reaching out to have that problem now, or they'll have that problem in the near future, or they recently had that problem and they've already paid somebody else who maybe not as good as you to help it because you were too busy messing around trying to figure things out or trying to solve everybody's problems. So the way that it works is you have to be an expert and you have to reach out there and let them know that you can solve their problems. So that's the fastest way to get started in your coaching business or an online business, or to start making your first sales with zero ad spend, without having a website. You don't have to have a coaching certification. You don't have to have, any of these things right now. Just use your free LinkedIn profile, use your free LinkedIn account, get out there, get your offer together. That is your offer, how you're going to help them. And that's a whole nother thing, is if you want to create a business that you love, you've got to have an offer that is structured in the right way, or else so you're not having to spend all your time fulfilling all these services or doing all this one-on-one with people because for them to get great results. Because then, you know what, at the end of the day, you're going to create a business that you hate. And we don't want that to happen to you. So what we do with our clients in our Business Coach Accelerator program is week 1, we get these things dialed in. We look at if they're already a coach now, or they are wanting one. They kind of have an idea of some services that they can provide. But again, it's all the way across the board, like the way that I used to be. I can do this for you, do this for you, do this for you. I can have a team to do that, and a team to do this, and a team to do that. And then you're holed up in your bedroom with your, doing stuff, burning the midnight oil, trying to make all these things work, spinning this and spinning that. And that's not what you want to do. So we will help you streamline your offer into a high ticket coaching offer, a way that you're able to get huge impact for your clients, and an online group program that actually is more beneficial for them for doing it that way than what it is for one-on-one. That's how I learn now, and that's how my clients learn as well. And it's true. My clients always tell me, Myranda, I thought that, I wasn't going to like this group format, but I've really learned so much by hearing what the other experts are asking and the questions that they're having for you. And I am able to, work on things a whole lot faster and to get things done. And so that is what it is that I recommend for y'all to do, is to get somebody who's an expert with this. It's really the fastest way to answer your question, the fastest way to launch, to getting clients quickly online and to launch a coaching business is to join our accelerator program, our Business Coach Accelerator program. We will help you with this. So we'll help you structure what it is that you do in a way that will sell and leverages your time. So I, again, have 25 years experience helping businesses grow, being right in there with the businesses. The last 10 years of that has been online with my own 2 businesses that I've started and sold. And now for the past 2 years running Ninja Growth Strategies, an international coaching company. We have clients all over the world, and we help them get their first 25K a month is what we do. And whenever I launched my business, after I figured these things out, I went straight out of the gate to 25K per month. And we've been doing, 25 to 50K on target for 100K per month consistently is what we've been doing since then. So I doing what I love. Listen, I work hardly ever because my clients are getting great results. And I'm able to travel all the way around the world and still run my business. Whenever I first started the business, I am originally from Alabama, if y'all hear an accent, but I consider Idaho my home, and I was in Idaho, and then I wanted to go coastal, so I went to the Oregon coast, took my business with me, no problem, now I'm in at Orange County, South Orange County here in beautiful sunny Southern California, and Laguna, here near the beach, and it is fabulous. Just moved into a new place here, getting still settled in my new house. I take Mondays and Fridays off usually, and y'all see me here mostly Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I'm pressing a button a couple of times a week. Our clients are going through my program that I've created, And then they ask questions in a help desk. And so either me or I do have a help desk expert who helps me with that as well. And they get great response back very quickly, but and help them get unstuck because they're going through a proven step-by-step roadmap of how to launch your coaching business the fastest way and start getting clients super fast. But you're still going to have some questions, Myranda, how do I think I want to put all this in my offer, but is this right? And then we have our clients also create a webinar and we automate it as well. So I did these things, over 2 years ago when I launched my coaching business. I teach you the exact steps and strategies that I did. Literally now, 50K per month plus, working 5 to 10 hours a week, because of the systems, the Ninja Growth system that we help our clients implement. And it's literally step by step. But a lot of times people do have questions. And so that's where I do a live Q&A call with my clients only, and in our Business Coach Accelerator program. And that's where we'll actually screen share. I'm looking at their LinkedIn profile. I'm looking at their messages. I'm looking at their webinar slide by slide. And I'm like, yes, no, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's workshop this. What questions do you have about that? Can I give you some feedback? And of course they're like, yes, because they paid me, well for that feedback. And so that's honestly what I would recommend is the fastest way. If you want to eliminate the learning curve, you want to get out there and actually have an expert's help and not do like what I did, be the idiot who thought that she was so smart that she knew it all and had to file for bankruptcy after doing a business. So I'm not calling myself an idiot, but I just honestly now, I didn't know what I didn't know, and it cost me dearly. Now, if you've got the time and the money to figure things out on your own and go through it, and the energy, I was younger then, in my 30s. I'm in the 40s now. I was younger then. I had more energy. So I was able to kind of go through all that heartache, is what I call it now. And that heartache is now it's paying me the bucks. Now it's paying me the bucks. But before then, it wasn't really paying me that well. I mean, I will do triple what I did in the entire 18 months in the first 6 months of this business. I mean, so it's just super fast doing things this way. So that is what I wanted to share is go there to the Ninja Growth to the businesscoachaccelerator.com. Sign up for the free web class and find out what the 5 shortcuts are. And it's really, honestly, will help you get started in creating your online expert coaching business, or if you've got a coaching business right now or consulting business, but you're wanting to switch from the done for you model to group model, and instead of one-on-one to that online mastermind, and charging from low ticket to high ticket. And by high ticket, I'm talking about $5,000, $10,000, $25,000 from cold connections, people who don't have any idea who you are before they receive your invitation on LinkedIn, before they receive your invitation to the webinar. Honestly, that's the strategy that we use. You'll see it in that web class, but it's reaching out to our target people on LinkedIn who likely have the problem that we are experts at solving, and inviting them to a web class that will help them get started in solving that problem for free. And on that web class, that one piece of killer content authority formula that we have our clients do is different than most other webinars. It really positions them as the expert at solving that one type of problem for that one type of expert, and positions them uniquely as the authority expert who can solve that problem for them, and makes them want to be like, yes, I want to speak with you. You're the expert that I need. I need help with that. You're the only one that I need. And that's how it works. And we automate that as well. So I did that one web class, guys. I did that. Now it's been over 2 years ago. Time flies. Time flies. but it's the same web class. It's still providing tons of value, and it's the same one that I used to launch my business and that I automated. And that's how I have so much freedom right now in my business, is because I put in the work. I worked with an expert to help me figure out some of these things from the beginning because I knew I didn't want to have that happen again. I work with mentors myself now still. I'm in high-end online mastermind groups. And I definitely worked with a mentor to help me launch my coaching business. You know, I knew I had made those mistakes before, and I didn't want to do it again. And so if that sounds like you, if you don't want to make these mistakes again, or you're already in the thick of it and you want to get help, or you're looking for a better way, reach out, guys. Listen, you don't have to suffer in silence. We can help you. And to do that, go to Ninja Growth. You can do it at Business Coach Accelerator. businesscoachaccelerator.com/apply. And that way we can speak one-on-one about your business. You can also check out some of the testimonials that we have there, watch some of the testimonial videos where we have helped experts be able, ones that are currently in their 9-to-5 job right now, be able to get, you know, make $25,000 before, with 5 high-end coaching clients before they even left their job, and then able to leave their job, have that portable, profitable coaching business that they love. We've helped action coaches, focal point coaches, growth coaches, John Maxwell coaches, and to help them that they've paid for this coaching franchises and coaching certifications, and they didn't make them any money. And they have some material now, but they don't have a way of getting clients. We've helped them, you know, make $25,000 per month and get a way of consistently attracting and converting high-end coaching clients that will pay them $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000. We had a leadership coach who was actually, his background was he was a Navy SEAL, and then he wanted to launch his leadership coaching business and speaking business. And he had been doing that by the time he came to me for about a year, barely hanging on, charging $150 for sessions and flying across the world and trying to do little low ticket type of stuff as well. And we helped him get his mindset right and his offer and program right, and go from charging $150 to charging $15,000 and getting paid that while he was in my boot camp, in my 8-week Business Coach Accelerator boot camp program. He got 3 $15,000 clients. So he made $45,000 in that 8 weeks. And so I call it the 25K in 30-day boot camp, but bam, you know, some people definitely make more. We had a Facebook ads, a lady who had been a blogger, and then she started out teaching people with lower ticket offers how to blog, how to create blogs. And then she kind of got into doing Facebook ads and coaching. And so thanks for the love, guys. And so she did throw some hearts and love out there. And let me know if y'all have any questions. Now is your chance. But she had been doing things and realized that Facebook ads were not going to be working for her anymore. And so we started working with her. And this is Jess Nazarali. And I've got a video with her. In the first 3 weeks, you know, we helped her position her offer better and use LinkedIn. And I think she made like $60,000 in the first month with working with us. Bam! Because we helped her position her offer better. We helped her with her webinar, and we helped her with her call booking process, and also the sales process as well. So that's what we do. So I mean, sales. You know, if you don't have any sales in your business, you don't have a business. I, got that all wrong before, and so I don't make that mistake again. Fortune before fame is where it's at, and nothing happens until the sale happens. And so we help our clients with that, because most of the experts that we work with, even though we work with sales coaches and marketing coaches that are, doing similar things, they don't know they might not know how to sell themselves. So selling yourself into a high ticket $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 offer, and the people that you don't know, it can be pretty hard for a lot of people, even if they're experts at selling, you know, other people's products. And so we work with that on the giving them the confidence to charge more, helping them create that offer that will sell and leverages their time as well, so they can help more people with their gifts. And we also help them with that enrolling high ticket on the phone. What do you say? What don't you say? What questions should you ask? You know, what should you do? So what we have, another client that we worked with, Yolanda Spiva, Dr. Yolanda Spiva, who is a CEO coach executive coach for nonprofits, for CEOs that were in nonprofits. And she had a great career, you know, doing that in the nonprofits, but she didn't know how to sell herself. She had never had to actually do that. And using our script, I got another video with her, using her script while she was in the program with us, she was able to, I think it's the second person that she spoke to from LinkedIn that paid her, I think it was like, her program was almost $10,000. And she, bam, using that formula where she had never done sales before. She had sold, you know, fundraising events and sponsors for her, you know, her nonprofit, but she had never sold her own coaching services, and she didn't know where to get clients from. She did not have a website. She did not even have a Facebook page. She was not social media savvy at all. And, you know, I don't teach basic social media strategies. We teach lead gen strategies. We teach sales and client conversions and revenues. That's what we teach here at Ninja Growth Strategies. And that's what our clients need. They don't need this big shiny object over here or this complicated tool or tactic. They don't need to know how to post on social media over and over and over and over and over again without getting any results. They need to learn how to target who specifically it is that they're looking for and what to say in their messages that will convert them into, and their phone calls and their webinars that will convert them into high ticket clients without having to chase the clients down, without having to, you know, do paid advertising, or without having to do all that tons and tons and tons of network. So listen, ask some more questions. Ask some more questions. I've got about a couple more minutes here that I just really wanted to give, because usually this is the type of stuff. Now, granted, my clients are going through a very targeted program that they get most of their questions answered in the step-by-step program that I have, the Business Coach Accelerator. I've got all my program now on a membership site. I created it with my first clients, taking them through, and that's the program now that I still have. But we have the live Q&A and that group coaching support, so they take tons of advantage of that help with me. And you know, they're going through the program with my training and my templates, but you know, they still have some questions, and so that's where you know, we're really able to get. I'm able to look at everything that you've got going on and give you some really good results. So another question that we get asked all the time, and that I do see that came through here on the email, is, do I need a coaching certification? If you're an expert at solving problems, and so by expert, I mean you've gotten results for yourself, you've gotten results for your clients, or for your employers, or for some friends or family members, but somebody using your system, which will help you put it into a system, don't worry, we'll help you put it into a system, but using your formula, and we'll help you with the formula as well, then we'll help you, then you'll be able to create something that, you know, gets out there and without having to have a coaching certification. I don't have a coaching certification. I was asked to coach, and I positioned myself using my One Piece of Killer Content authority formula and my Ninja Growth system that I had figured out all those years of doing things the wrong way. Had a couple of good pieces in there. And then so that's what will help. I did not need a coaching certification. I positioned myself as a problem solver to the right people, and using that authority formula webinar that we help our clients do, and they knew by using that I was an expert on helping people just like them solve the problems that they were looking for. You know, I help business coaches make more money in less time and have more freedom and finances to do the things that they love. More freedom. I am the freedom business coach. All about creating a business that you love because I did things wrong the wrong way. So listen, no, you don't need a coaching certification to get out there and do it. A lot of times people get that because they think that it's going to help them get clients. Nope. Clients care about you solving their problems. And don't be running around asking them what kind of problems that they have unless you're in the market research phase. And honestly, with the way that we teach it, the fastest way to get out there and to launch a coaching business is to use sales calls as your market research. Bam, yeah, use sales calls as your market research and be on the phone and have an offer. And if you speak with 25 people, if nobody took you up on that offer, it could be because you had your offer didn't work, or it could be because you need to work on your targeting or your sales. But we'll help you track those things and we'll dial that in. Yeah, maybe you need a new niche, maybe you need a new offer, but let those market research calls be your sales calls. And whenever you do it that way, you could be like Yolanda, and you work with an expert like us, your second person that you speak to, bam, pays you $10,000. And so then when that happens, you know that it's going to work. You know that you're going to have a way. You know that you're going to have a way for things to work. So then how is the Business Coach Accelerator different is a question that I got via the email. And, is it a complete system? So it is the only complete system out there for actually helping coaches, consultants, and experts and mentors do it all. Create their program in a high ticket space, charge more for it, give them the confidence and the mindset that they need to get out there and do that. And the systems help you with your marketing, what to do in your messages, how to target, and the automation tools as well. The cheap ones that I've been vetting and figuring out, in 10 years as an online entrepreneur, not the ones that I've used that were headaches, that were not worth the money, and I had to, spend more money just to figure them out. No, the right ones. So, and also sales. We teach you sales. So we'll help you create your program, get the clarity around that, help you with your client attraction system and your sales system. And from there, literally, it's just you can scale with sales teams. So if you get tired of taking your own enrollment calls, because that's just what takes up some time, we'll help you scale and grow with sales teams and how to train them and everything like that. And it's a complete system for launching, growing, scaling an online freedom, profitable, portable coaching business that you love. Yep, love. So yeah, that's always some of the things that we ask. So that's how it's different, and I use my 25 years of experience and helping businesses grow, working, in the marketplace, knowing, okay, yes, I have background, I have certificates in human resources, accounting, yeah, that sort of stuff. So I know what businesses need. And, I've been an online marketer now for 10 years, figuring these things out, and been working specifically with coaches and experts now for over 2 years, and entrepreneurs, helping them get clients from LinkedIn for the past 5 years. I know that's a lot of years running around, but that's what you get. That's what you get. I'm not hands-off. I am very hands-on, but I'm able to do it in a way that I still have my freedom and my clients get great results as well. So if that is of interest to you, anything that we've said here today resonates with you, you're confused, you're in that kind of, should I get confusion solved or infusion solved? Should I do a webinar? What should I say on my webinar? Should I charge? Should I do 3 packages or just 2? Or 1, what should I charge for it? How do I get clients? Should I do Facebook ads? Should I do YouTube? Do I need to do networking? Should I do a podcast? Should I do a newsletter? Should I spend 15 grand on a best-selling book that doesn't bring in any money, or what? And so if you want some help, some clarity around that, what I have for you is that you can take advantage of a free coaching business accelerator call with us here at Ninja Growth Strategies, and we will speak with you on the phone one-on-one for about 45 minutes, figuring these things out and find out where you are now, where it is that you want to go, what's working for you, what isn't. And if it looks like our strategies will bridge that gap for you, if we can help you the way that we have hundreds of other experts and business coaches launch their business to $25,000 per month in 30 days, you know, without the trial and error and with a proven system using the Ninja Growth system, then we will absolutely let you know, and we will show you how we'll do it. And we may invite you into our program and to the Business Coach Accelerator. We may not. We don't invite everybody in. Everybody is not ready. You know, we're not looking for people who are only don't have any integrity. They're only in this to make a buck. They don't have true gifts to share, true experts to share. They haven't gotten results for anybody. Or they're not or they're just kind of helping people maybe, you know, with lawn care businesses or just MLM, multi-level marketing businesses alone. Now, if you want to create a coaching offer, high ticket coaching offer that then kind of your back end way, yeah, you can sell some products, then we can help you. Then we can help you with that. But we're looking for people experts who can help other businesses or professionals. So we work specifically with career coaches, marketing professionals, sales leaders, executive coaches, leadership coaches, managerial coaches, human resource consultants, other coaches who help coaches. We help them. That's what we do here at Ninja Growth Strategies. Copywriters. And so a lot of times people are like, Myranda, you know, why would a copywriter work with me or need to work with an expert? And if, you know, because I'm a great copywriter, and that's the skill that I pass on to my clients. I help them learn that skill in the Business Coach Accelerator, and I help them actually write their messages for them. And, you know, slide by slide, we work on the webinar together in those live Q&A calls that we do with our clients. And so why would an expert like that need to work with me? Well, because again, we have that complete system. And they, you know, we're about helping them with their high ticket offer. We're about helping them get their targeted traffic, speaking to the right people, and what to say on that high ticket phone call. Because high ticket sales for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000, they happen on the phone. They happen on the phone. They do happen on Zoom as well, but they happen on the phone. You know, I have sold some offers. You know, that's really if you're wanting to charge more than that, you're going to need to have a phone call. And so that's where, you know, sales, what to say on the phone and sales teams and all that stuff comes into play. So if you are in that space right now, you either want to take your business online, but you don't know where to go, and you are confused, or you're not you're working hard, but you don't have a profit, like all those Facebook ads. I'm still dabbling again right now with Facebook ads again, and you know, we're blowing through $1,000 a week, and so far it hasn't been profitable, where we get clients left and right from LinkedIn with 0 ad spend. So if that is interest to you, then do reach out to speak with us. You can again go to businesscoachaccelerator.com/apply, and we will talk with you one-on-one about these things. And unless there are any other questions right now, that looks like that's about all the time that we have together. Again, if you're watching this at the replay, type replay, and just ask us your questions on the phone. Let's really dive deep and give you that one-on-one coaching experience and accelerator that you're looking for right now. So go to businesscoachaccelerator.com/apply. And I'm sure there was a couple other questions that came in, and I'm sure there was a couple other things that I did want to share with y'all, but I'll go ahead and wrap this up now, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the Business Coach Accelerator. And once again, my name is Myranda Love, CEO and founder of Ninja Growth Strategies, #1 international best-selling author, a coach, expert, mentor, 3-time entrepreneur, who's here doing these things, figuring these things out, freedom business coach. I'd love a chance to help you with your problems, get you out of the pain, help you create a business that you love. You can turn things around very quickly with the right strategy and the right mentor. And honestly, the Business Coach Accelerator and me, we're here to help. We can do it for you. Talk soon. Bye.